Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a run to the left. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Owens. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Owens. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. taking a shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Badgers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. And the same runner's got it again. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Badgers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Hard running through a tackle. Touchdown, Wisconsin. What a show of strength and will. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. Championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Owens. He's running out of time here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They'll run it here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. But he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
What a job by this offense picking up the... As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Longhorns line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Owens. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Got it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So now it's 3rd and less than a yard from the 20. Figure they got 2 plays to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Fights through a tackle. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do was step out of bounds for no gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Scanning the field. It's Owens. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Did he take it all the way? At the 20. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Badgers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives this quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years. Very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Sorgi, Brooks Bollinger. Some good quarterback play that always seems to make the right decision.
And the Badgers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Badgers line it up with first and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. To throw, it's Owens. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, He can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is a national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Now the delay is called. Offense took a little too much time there.
Got
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Badgers. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fighting him off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Snags the quick throw. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Pitch play to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Let's go. Terrier.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. He's going to hand this off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds with the new college rules. Of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
First down here for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
A solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Send the back in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Badgers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down. They're going to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Owens. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. There's the handoff. Longhorns offense is on the move now. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. They'll try the option play here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field.
Gorilla, pound 55 weak.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Wisconsin Badgers.